Once, a student at Columbia University in America fell asleep during a mathematics lecture. When he woke up, he saw two problems written on the board. He thought, these must be our homework. Later that night, he sat down to solve them, but soon realized these problems were far more difficult than anything he had seen before. Still, he didn't give up. He went to the library, searched through books, spent hours studying, and refused to stop trying. Days turned into weeks, and finally, he found the solutions. When he came to the next class, he was surprised that the professor didn't ask to collect the homework. Confused, he raised his hand and asked, "Professor, what about the problems you gave us last time?" The professor smiled and said, "My dear boy, those weren't assignments. They were examples of mathematical problems that no one in the world has ever solved." The student froze and quietly replied, "But I solved them." And indeed, he had his work was later published in 4 academic papers, which are still preserved at the university, a living proof of the incredible power of human belief and what happens when you don't know the word impossible. Too often we let the world tell us what can or cannot be done. We let others decide our limits. We believe that some dreams are too big or too late, but the truth is simple. Limits exist only in the mind. If that student had heard the words, "These problems are unsolvable," he would have never even tried. He would have walked away just like millions do every day, but he didn't know it was impossible, and that's exactly why he succeeded. So here's the lesson. Don't let anyone tell you what you can't do. Don't accept the limits others have set for themselves. Don't listen to fear, not yours, not theirs, because when you believe, truly believe, even the impossible becomes possible. Your strength is not in what you already know. Your strength is in your willingness to grow, to fail, to rise, and to keep going. Every great success was once an impossible dream. Every great person started exactly where you are, uncertain, afraid, but willing to try. So go forward. Try, fail, learn, rise. Do not stop. Because as long as you don't quit, you are already winning. And one day, you'll look back and say, I didn't know it was impossible, so I did it. When you stop believing in the word impossible, a world without limits opens before you. Think about it. How many ideas, discoveries, and victories never happened simply because someone once said, it can't be done? How many dreams were destroyed by the phrase, be realistic? But the world doesn't belong to the realists. The world belongs to those who dare to see beyond what others can see. If that student had listened to the words, these problems can't be solved, he would have never tried. He wouldn't have spent sleepless nights searching for answers, proving that impossible is just an opinion. He didn't know it couldn't be done. And that's exactly why he succeeded. That's the secret of success. Not knowledge, not connections, not luck, but faith. Faith that you are capable. Faith stronger than fear. Faith that keeps you moving when no one else believes in you. Every day you stand before a choice, to listen to doubt or to listen to your dream. And if you choose your dream even once, you've already won. Don't be afraid to go where no one has gone. Don't be afraid to do what no one has done. Don't be afraid to be the one who believes when everyone else gives up. The world always resists those who change the rules, but it's those very people who create history. Remember, your strength isn't in knowing how. Your strength is in starting, even when you don't know how. The path will reveal itself when you take the first step. You can be a student, a worker, an entrepreneur, an athlete, it doesn't matter. What matters isn't where you are now, what matters is where you're going. And if you keep moving forward, if you don't give up, if you keep believing, one day you'll wake up and realize you made the impossible possible. Let the whole world say no. You say yes to yourself. Go, try, fail, learn, rise. Go again. Because